There's no more sleepers in this year's draft class, just guys being valued more than others, and a guy that is falling in rookie drafts that has some upside that you can capture at the wide receiver position if you're looking to make some dart throws, is Jonathan Mingo from Ole Miss. Four-star recruit coming out of high school in 2019 during his freshman season, just 172 yards and 1 touchdown. 2020, his sophomore season, just 379 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then in 2021, played in just 6 games because he had his season end early due to injury. 346 yards, 3 touchdowns. Then finished his career last season, breakout season, 861 yards, 5 touchdowns. But that was a 27.62% market share of Ole Miss's passing production. So we got a wide receiver here with a late breakout age. But the story with this guy is in the tape. This is a bigger wide receiver at 6'1", 226 pounds. But this dude's got ball skills for days. He is a highlight reel, catching contested passes, catch it behind players' backs, one-handed, can track the ball well. And it's not just contested catches. It's balls downfield, balls across the sideline, balls everywhere. This guy balls out. He's got strong hands. And you know what? He's not a shabby route runner. He's very nuanced for his size. He sells his routes. He breaks down his hips really well before his breaks. Solid route runner. Good body control. This is a very good wide receiver who pops on tape. He's not super sudden, but usually guys who are 226 pounds, they don't pop out of their breaks like a guy who weighs 180 pounds. So you got to have a different perspective. But for how he wins, he does very well at his size. He can get you yards after the catch as well. A guy at 226 pounds who's rolling downfield is a guy DBs don't want to tackle. So everything is looking good, and this goes with his combine metrics. Ran a 4.46 40-yard dash, has a 39.5-inch vertical, a 10.9 broad jump, and then also rep 22 bench press reps at 225 pounds. Solid work for a wide receiver. All this equated to a 96th percentile size-adjusted speed score, a 91st percentile burst score, and a 9.97 RAS score. One of the most athletic wide receivers in this year's draft when you compare him with size-adjusted athleticism. Downside is the production metrics. Odds are saying if he hits at all in fantasy, he's an outlier. Broke out during his senior season, didn't really give you the numbers throughout his career. You can say this or that about the circumstances or the context, but numbers-wise, outlier. Also turns 22 this month, so he will be an older wide receiver prospect. But my thoughts on him is everything's according to price, and he's a cheap get in rookie drafts. You're talking about third, fourth rounder. Tape plus athleticism is what you're hanging your hat on here. He did have a 27% market share last year, so he's proven he can be a focal point of his offense. There's no risk at this price point, especially if you've hammered running back enough and what's on the board there you're not interested in, like tight end has been smashed through, running back's been smashed through, and he's looking at you. Go ahead and pull the trigger if that's the guy he wants. I feel like a late round dart throw is what he's going to be, and that's what you want to look at with this profile. A wide receiver with good size, adjusted athleticism, with an odd production profile that might be able to climb the depth chart later in his career or maybe over the offseason. Just a guy that you're just throwing a dart throw at. I'd be concerned if people are spending second-round rookie picks on him after the draft. If he has that kind of a bump up, I'd be very concerned at that. But his price point, there's no risk. So if there's no running backs there, you may want to go with him or another upside play. But pure upside here with Jonathan Mingo. Like I said, all along this whole offseason, in the third and fourth rounds, you might be looking running back heavy because this is a deep running back class. So would not be surprised if you're pivoting to the running backs over him. Would not be surprised at all. That's probably what I'd be doing in a lot of drafts. But if you're looking for an upside flyer at the wide receiver position, Jonathan Mingo might be your get. Look for him around the fourth roundish area in rookie drafts. He might jump up there in the third round. Really depends on what's on the board at the running back position and the tight end position too, since it's a deep class. But if you're purely going on upside and you want that in the back end of your roster or on your taxi squad, Jonathan Mingo's a guy to look at. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you smash that subscribe button on the way out. So I want to help you build your Dynasty teams and get you ready for them rookie drafts. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.